So wait, I bet maybe I can go to my save or an auto save before I finish the third date, and maybe that I could like do more and see more. Let's see. Let's try. Let's try. Epilogue. I'm at day 3. I'm at day 3. Dead, but right here. Right here. I wanna. Okay. Let's do this.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Yeah, so 2 days. So I'm not finished Matt on this section. The thing I want to know most is there more scenes with Amanda, or if, because there's gotta be, right? Like, I don't know, because they usually do like, okay, you're on a date, and then that one's a section with Amanda, and then you're on a date, and it's like you kind of go back and forth. But I feel like since I just did all of Matt as soon as possible, I feel like I maybe have missed some stuff with Amanda. Right? Because like she said that she was playing with her friends, or she talked to the Emmas, right? Like, when did that happen? How did they fix that? Like, so I think instead of just going an all new save, I'm just gonna go through probably Hugo, I guess. I'm just not even gonna do Brian. I'm thinking maybe Craig, maybe Damien. Skip these 3. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long I really want to play this. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. As for now, let's go with Hugo. Let's go hang out with your boy, the teacher. And I've got Hugo's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? Wait for a few minutes for the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones is sick. Is there any possible way you could have come by and replaced them? Uh-oh. I completely understand if you don't want to be or can't make it, or you don't want to or can't make it. But I'm gonna be honest with you here, it's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. Think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. But then in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. I wonder if that means I'll see Carmencita. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Aww.
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being genuinely terrible.
Aww.
Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s? Pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember what middle school is that. No. Okay, I'm thinking of junior high. Okay, so middle school is middle school is not the best. Yeah, middle school kind of not the proudest time of my life. And my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me, and I'll never forget.
Huh?
What'd she do to you? Tear up in the middle distance. Remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. 24. Dude, that sounds. Yeah, 24 hours. That is just so perfect. I remember the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, making me eat dirt in front of her. While I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vango requested my help to chaperone his middle school class at the aquarium. Want to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me?
Huh?
Last field trip I got to go on was a clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Dude, I'd rather have square pizza, dude. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder. I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's do that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Man, I kind of get weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? Nah. What? Are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? I bet this is where the penguin minigame is. Yes, they have penguins there.
Yes.
And it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss a man on the forehead before I head out. Penguin minigame. Penguin minigame. I arrive at the aquarium to find the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. Short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know it's the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. He walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment and stare at Hugo, then they can go back to texting. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their races to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. Yo! Nice. Aquariums are cool. Aquariums are one of those things where, like, they always kind of sound lame, but they're pretty nice to walk around in. Like, I never dislike aquariums, even if they're not like the best thing in the world. Like, they're pretty good. I'd rather go to aquariums than probably any other, like, attraction, I guess. I have to start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. That sounds unfun. Freaking graded packet and a... No. Okay. You know what? To be fair, there was one trip in high school where on ROTC we went to, like, this war museum, or at least, like, history, like, military history museum. And one, it's a really cool museum. Like, it was like, it's very, like, there's a lot of things there. It's mostly like vehicles and stuff you can walk around and see that are really cool. But there was like a quiz, like, fill in the blanks, like, packet that they hand out that you're supposed to, like, fill in and stuff, and that was actually pretty fun. I really enjoyed doing that with, like, my mom and, like, some of the other, like, RTC kids, so that was cool. But it wasn't for a grade, it was just for fun. But oh man, that, I don't know, they can be fun. Now that I think about it, they could be fun, but this doesn't sound fun. Maybe not in middle school. I think in high school I cared about it more because, like, I understood things better. But in middle school, I'd hate this so much. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Oh my lord. That's agony. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Oh! It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal section of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. Try to see if they... Brown and white, brown and white. No, I don't think they have it actually like shown. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Wait, really? I've seen lionfish. That's kind of cool. It depends on how like big their stomachs are to begin with, though. To be fair. Whoa. See, this is what I knew. Every time someone says lionfish, that's the first thing I think of, that they're like poisonous or venomous. I didn't know the whole stomach thing. That's cool though. I'll have to look that up. Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
I think that's bad. Take a look at this one over here. He points to a spiny, grumpy looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Ah.
It's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. They just like keep it here? Yeah, I mean that's honestly that's what I'd say too. Yeah, they're like it's just there in the tank. They don't like that's just okay. Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. Cool. Nature is wild. And Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... Why? Humphead wrasse? Who knows wiggly fish? I feel like American longfin sounds the most... I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah? Did you know that? Psychiatric? Not paranormal. Political. I feel like political could be cool. Psychiatric. What is that even? Psychiatric. Like, I know vaguely what that means, but not enough to... One second. Psychiatric. Mental illness? Yeah. No. I'm gonna go with political, because that sounds the least stupid, even though it is kind of stupid. Especially openly supports the legalization of marijuana. Okay. I thought it'd be like... I thought it'd be like the stupid laws, like, you know, those interesting law facts or something. And it's like always like this random state is like it's illegal to do this to this animal, or like it's like that kind of dumb political facts. Not that it openly supports the legalization of marijuana. Let's go! Hugo loves that. He just eggplants everywhere because of the legalization of marijuana by the humphead wrasse. Alright. Yep, that's what we're doing. I didn't know it was so progressive. Times are changing, man.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing for the gag here. Ah, good one. See, okay, there you go. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leads them aside to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. Walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. Looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Ah.
Look at what join him. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh my god! You can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's eggplants! A very astute point, Aaron. Sitting together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Yo! Let's go! Scene number 2! Cool. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. Yeah, that's fair. Like, that's usually what kids would go crazy over. I think they're neat. I think I like the little rocks and stuff they have set up most of the time more, because it's just a cool, like, scene they always have. I don't know. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edge of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans these horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Aaron? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. They'll make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those fish things are, but I get a feeling they will probably bite me into my delicious hands, given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. You know, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen one with anemones. Anemone, yeah. Dude, I never used to have a problem with saying that word, but freaking every time I start to say it, I always get flashbacks of watching Little Emo, who cannot pronounce it, and then I just get super self-conscious about it. Yeah, anemones. Perfectly safe to touch. But yeah, seriously though, the anemones are cool. Like, actually, like, they're really freaking cool. I remember as a kid reading, like, a little book about them. And I don't think I've ever seen an aquarium that had them in the little touch tank. That'd be awesome. Against better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hands into the cold water. I touch the stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. Feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? Tap my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. I brush it against Hugo as we reach for the same enemy. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, it's just me touching the fish. Alright, I just feel okay to waste some time. Wait! The girl over there looks suspicious. What is that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan? Susan, get back here! I run after a middle schooler and catch her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Did she steal a fish? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in the bag? She won't budge. Welcome to Hugo and the girl. I think you might need a bad cop. Look, kid. It's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to hit it. I'm not afraid to hit a child. You don't have time for games here. Oh my lord. Whatever it is, it goes back in the touch tank. Now. Teacher, you can't tell me what to do.
Oh.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. I'm glad that Hugo for a moment before dropping a book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. Shoot it for a moment before it starts to move.
Whoa.
Hugo leans down and unzips the bag. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. Yeah, dude, like, how did she even get that without an employee noticing? Like, they're usually hovering over those tanks like crazy. Like, they're super protective, and they have to be for freaking idiots like this lady. Or I guess, well, I mean, she's a middle school kid, so, like, whatever. But, seriously. Gives us a disapproving look. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside or he was gonna die?
I don't know.
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, the hands are where you can see him. Susan skulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Oh.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. Next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we're even still here. Like, I feel like if an employee caught one of the kids trying to steal an animal, they'd absolutely have us removed. Like, just get the whole class just out of here. Or at the very least, that one kid.
Yes.
Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
Hmm.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Jesus Christ. Man, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenagers too. All however many thousand of them. You know a lot about marine life, Hugo? It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there.